everybody, Richie here from Reckless Pixel, and welcome to today's vlog post. The topic I'd like to talk about today is a tool that I've used in my photography for quite some time now, and you may use it in other areas of your life because it doesn't just have to be used in photography. It's kind of a do-all tool. But I've used it for quite some time in my photography, and it really helps me track my progress. Now, I know a lot of people younger photographers are going to think this is like old school and hokey, but the written journal, okay? I keep a written journal of my projects, and I keep an ongoing journal of what I do in photography in general, such as if I went out to shoot a wedding, if I did headshots today, or if it was portraits. I don't write everything in there, like, you know, I went to the park today and took pictures of flowers while I was walking the dogs. And I don't write in my journal every day. I only put in there important stuff, but stuff that's going to help me track what I do. So I keep a couple of these on hand. Here's a blank one. I always keep a blank one on hand in case I want to dedicate it to a specific project. Just that one journal, I will do that sometimes. And this one here is just my general one. This is kind of a, you know, this one's really a hardcover. This one here is my project journal, and this one is a little different. It's like a kind of a soft hardcover. It flexes a little bit. And I tend to, I'll, you know, write my name and put my business card in there just in case I lose it. And, you know, my handwriting is like chicken scratch, but I buy the ones with lined pages. And you can get these journals at any stationery store or stationery department in any department store like Walmart or Target. You know, this one was like $3.60, and I think the other ones are like $4. So they don't cost a lot of money. It's small. It fits in my messenger bag. I can take it with me, although I tend to have them in here at my desk in my work area all the time. But if I'm going out and I'll take my project one with me because I might get ideas to write stuff down. So what do I put in it? Well, when it comes to the project journal, first let me state, you know, projects, okay, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Projects, your personal projects that you do are what's going to make you better. Okay, some people keep fitness journals. Okay, and it doesn't matter whether you're a weightlifter, whether you're a cycle rider or a mountain climber, but people will keep journals about what they do and the places they go and what they've done to get there. So when it comes to projects, personal projects are what is going to make you grow as a photographer. You're not going to sit around, you can sit around waiting for somebody to hire you for a specific project and then try to work it all out. But it's so much easier when somebody sees that you've already done something and they hire you for that, and you've already done it. You know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so I use personal projects as a way to grow, a way to learn new equipment. You don't wait until you get to the job to learn the equipment that you just bought. You go and you plan a personal project. You get new strobe lights. You go out and you plan a couple of projects that are just going to run you through the mill with those lights, so that you know forward and backward, and you turn it into a project. I treat all projects as a paid job. They have a deadline. So in here, along with, there's several projects in here, but the most recent project that I just did, if you've been following me, is Sinister Clown Shoot. Okay, so that was a very long and intense planned out project. If I didn't plan it out, it would have never happened, because I needed makeup artists, I needed wardrobe, and I needed a model, and there was just many aspects to that it would take, you know, 2 steps forward, 3 step backward type of thing when one model backs out and you got to find another model and you can't find wardrobe. So it's all in here. I write down the idea when I had the inception in my mind that I wanted to do the Sinister Clown. And I'll even cut stuff out or print stuff out, little pictures, and paste them in here, just so I can go back a year or so later, 2 years later, 10 years later, and look at what I wrote. And again, the writing part of it, I think, is where a lot of people are going to think it's hokey because, nowadays we have, the good old smartphone where we can just push the little microphone button and talk into it and it types for us and everything. But somehow I love actually writing it out. It sets it in my mind. It's kind of like doing homework when I was a kid in school. If when you sat down and you wrote your homework out and studied and did work like that, the test was so much easier because you knew everything rather than just trying to read something and remember something. So I just wanted to share this with everybody. Photo journals, I love them. Photography journals, whatever you want to call it. But tracking your progress in a handwritten way, and it's fun. It's stress relieving for me. Sometimes I'll just take my photo journal and I'll just go sit outside somewhere, or if I'm waiting in a car, waiting for somebody, it gives me something to do rather than hitting like buttons on Facebook. Write something out, plan something, and then follow it through to fruition. Okay, everybody. Check me out on Instagram, LensWizard, Reckless Pixel on Facebook, and I'm on Tumblr as Reckless Pixel. I'm on Twitter as Richard G. Smith, Richard Smith Jr. actually, and recklesspixel.com. Okay, everybody, until next time, have a great day.